Hello, beautiful souls. This is Matana, and I am here for you with an oracle reading for the sign of Pisces. I hope you've been doing well, Pisces. Okay, yes, darling. I thought to myself, let me do a wonderful reading for you. So, thank you for those of you who have liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. You know it means the world to me. Those of you who find yourself on this channel know that you are more than welcome. All right, we are gonna lift up together. We will grow together and hopefully reach greater heights in terms of growing in spirit. All right, so let's get to it without any further delay, darling. Okay, so spirit angels, guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, thank you for all that you do for us. Thank you for divine protection. Thank you for the sacred space and for the wonderful messages. So, Spirit, let it be beautiful. Let it be like never before. Yes, guide this collective into their greatness, into their highest and most sacred calling. Yes, darling. So, let's do it. Let us see, Spirit, speak, and let us know. Thank you. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. So, this deck is by Angela Hartfield and it is called The Whispers of Healing. All right, and the artwork is done by Josephine Wall. All right. I'm so grateful, Pisces, because a lot has been going on, and we are moving with it, Pisces. I love it when people, take an extra interest in their spiritual growth, because I believe that everything stems from there. All right, anything else you want to do in life will stem from a strong spiritual sense of standing. All right, so yes, and this is a beautiful oracle that you received. It is number 16, and it says, the card reads self-love. All right, self-love. So this is the beautiful oracle that you arrived, darlings. You received. I heard you arrived, so yeah, I heard it too. All right, so you have found the master key, darlings. The master key to it all is, as the card says, self-love. Okay, here we have a beautiful young maiden. She is vulnerable in her standing. There is a lot of water around her, and she is interconnected to earth with her feet. And it is very whimsical. You can almost not tell if she's inside the water, or is the water evaporating from her, and is she an extension then unto earth. All right, so this shows me a lot of vulnerability, Pisces, things that you have gone through. All right, that you have grown from. But this is beautiful, Pisces, because do not despise your experiences. They all make you the new being that you are. All right, they all make you the strong being that you stand in, and meaning a lot of energy that might have been around you is slowly moving out from you, and only that which is pure in its most natural form will be left after. And as you do this, this will be also an extension unto earth. All right, meaning your standing on earth will be pure. You will be grounded, Pisces. Anything that you desire then will flourish on earth because of your spiritual depth. So the deeper your roots go in terms of finding out who you are, what you are about, what you want to do, will all stem from there. Okay, so with self-love, Pisces, it sounds so simple sometimes, yet I feel that it is so complicated. I know that the sign of Pisces is a very generous sign, and sometimes some of us find that we were almost apologetic about taking care of ourselves. Some have even felt selfish in doing so. But as you grow, as you ascend, as you grow in spirit, you realize that you cannot give what that is not already in you. Okay, so it goes back to loving yourself that much that your cup overflow, and the minute that your cup overflow, others will be able to drink from it, but they are not drinking from the energy that is meant to sustain and keep you alive. No, they are drinking from the excess, okay, that come from spirit. Okay, so meaning a lot of inner healing that takes place, a childhood healing that take place, actually, as you heal the inner wounds, the childhood wounds. Okay, all of the excess that has been around you as protective layers will end up starting to now evaporate. Okay, and what will be left will be only that which is purest, and only you. Okay, the star energy, the healing energy. Okay, as you heal the inner waters, you will be able to pour out into the outer land, and from there only green fields, meaning that your heart chakra now will be able to be vibrant in luminous green, and you will be able to now flow and be a clear channel for spirit in terms of love. Okay, so it is understanding this depth, Pisces, that will give you that strong sense of standing. Yes, there is illumination, Pisces, that is beckoning you. Okay, and we see it, this we see this open doors that are coming towards you, but you had to master this, Pisces. Okay, you had to master this. Okay, and we can see here we also have the lion, the lionfish. Okay, the lionfish. Okay, talk about inner demons, if you may call it. Okay, things that have been not sitting quite right inside yourself, mastering, the inner, beast, the inner lion, the things that bring you down, the things that you could not control before. Okay, but as you learn to control it and you master that duality that enables you to tame the inner beast, knowing what is good for you, when to react, when not to react. Okay, this is what will give you that strong sense of standing on earth. So this is beautiful. Okay, and your meditative state, Pisces, will be enhanced in a sense that now you will be in a state of tranquility. Okay, so a lot of memories that are coming back, Pisces, of who you used to be, your gifts spiritually. Okay, they will come back to you. You will remember, because a lot of the collective, some of them are born with a sense of amnesia, a sense of forgetting who they used to be. And as you manage and navigate through life, you find that you end up remembering who you are. So your spiritual gifts will be enhanced, Pisces. And yes, that is how it is, Pisces. So the strength card is coming in very strong in this, in tarot. The strength card, that healing work. Okay, yes, mastering the duality. Okay, of taming the inner beast, and for her to be able to walk with this lion and be at peace and be wearing that white garment. Okay, it take a lot of inner work, but you are worthy of that, and you have realized this, Pisces. So it is beautiful. A lot of illumination, a lot of light, that is coming in subconsciously, and your ancestors and your earth guardians, they are with you. There's the stag spirit, which is also here, which speak of that vulnerability on earth, knowing what it is to be hunted and becoming the best hunter as well. So this is beautiful, Pisces. Yes, we see it here. So subconsciously, new doors will be open to you. Okay, ascension is definitely here. Some of you will actually be shedding actual pounds on earth, because now, as you let go of the layers, the protective layers. Okay, because the body has a tendency to do that. When it feel unsafe, it layer on, it layer on to say, I feel unsafe, and I need to be protected. That is why some people end up gathering layers on their outer bodies as a protective shield. Okay, so as you let go of these shields, or of these layers, okay, you will find that only the purest form of who you are will be left. behind. So this is beautiful. A lot of I also see the bee ancestor, or what do they call it, the sacred geometry that the bees create, when they are building a hive and they are making that honey. Okay, this will attract a lot of angelic presence to you, Pisces. And the stag god stands there, also illuminated in the background, lighting your path, meaning that your ancestors are there for you. They are there with you. Your yes, yes, darling. And your antennas, they are now standing up straight. You are able to receive your spiritual downloads, Pisces. So a lot is happening as you master this self-love. Okay. And yes, darling, it is showing kindness to yourself when others, Pisces, showing kindness to yourself is that inner voice that when you start to speak and be critical of yourself, it says to you, no, okay? It's that silent voice, all right? And that is what remove those layers, darling. So yes, Pisces, this is all happening. This is all happening, and it is healing waters that are running over you. You are shedding the excess that is no longer required. Okay, and this is just beautiful. All right, so this is the beautiful card, darling, that speak about the self-love that you need to give to yourself. Anything else, Pisces, will stem from this. Anything else will come to you from a state of love, because as you increase your vibration and know that you are worthy of all things that are good, your meditative state start to think of only the things that you want to see in your life. Okay, you will then emit that frequency, and that frequency will be mirrored back to you. So it is all about that, darlings. It is all about that. All right, I know that sometimes some people find this easy. They are born with a strong sense of knowing of who they are, what they are about, but there are those who are born, some will say blind, and gradually as they grow, they actually regain their sight. I think this is the gift of the seers. Okay, they gradually start to remember who they used to be, before people started speaking into your being and telling you, you are this, you are this, calling you all kinds of names that you were like, no, but I thought I was beautiful, I thought I was intelligent, and all of that. You are that. You grow into becoming the protector of your own self. Okay, sometimes as an adult you even ascend to a point of mothering yourself. Okay, meaning that now you do not allow people to speak negativity and things that are not about you. I mean, how dare somebody tell you who you are? Okay, no, that cannot be, darlings. That cannot be. I refuse. Okay, so you become that gatekeeper, that as soon as things are spoken into your realm, things are spoken into, you are like, no, okay, you cannot tell me who I am. I am love, I am peace, I am joy, I am all things that are beautiful, because I am created in the image of God. All right, so then you are no longer absorbing frequencies, you are now emitting frequencies. Okay, and the law of the universe is that what you emit, what you emit, darling, then is echoed back to you. So, darlings, this is a strong state of being. It is a strong state of standing. This is when your stars now agree with you. They are like, yes, this is what we have been trying to teach you all along, Pisces. It is what we have been trying to show you all along, okay? Because some of you had to be dragged down to the mud, had to get to that point, that child pose, the child pose. You had to get to that child pose, okay, so that you can know that, no, I am my protector. Okay, I am the one who speak things into my own existence, and people will not treat you any different than how you treat yourself. So, darling, this is just beautiful, and I love it for you, Pisces. I love it for you. I love it. I love it. So some of you will be getting into a goddess frequency where your beauty will be enhanced. And I'm not talking about gender, darling. If you are a male, you will be handsome like you have never been handsome before. Okay, this is that serpent energy that now come in. It's your ego, but now it is a balanced ego that enables you to stand. And it is saying, I am allowed to be everything that I am according to the standard of the Most High. So this is beautiful, darling. Okay, and there you got your ancestors that are, standing in the gateway of your ascension, and they look that, darling, if you just turn back, you will see the path straight. Okay, the stag guiding you, you will see the doorway, you will see the illuminated doorway, okay, that you are supposed to go in. And there are beautiful frequencies, golden frequencies, darling, sun frequencies. All right, but you're going in there now as the star, shining as bright as you could have ever shined before. So yes, darling, this is just beautiful, Pisces. I mean, yeah, you got your star ancestors there. You've got the galaxies. Pisces live. They are intergalactic travelers who travel in their dreams and receive sacred downloads, because spirit know that when you give to a Pisces, Pisces is so generous with that illumination. You light the fire everywhere that you are. Okay, you bring a sense of peace, a sense of joy, a sense of illumination. Then everything agrees with you. You take your rightful place, darling, and you are not wrong for doing this. All right, so this is beautiful, Pisces. Okay, so I love it for you, darling. I love it for you, Pisces. This I love for you. So you're getting into that sun energy. Pisces is able to, Pisces is that sign that is able to, sometimes embody the other signs, but in a balanced kind of way, not forgetting who they are. So that state of feeling defeated sometimes comes from some people, spirit babies will take on a persona that is not theirs for survival, because you are born fish. You do not have a shell, but you master this and realize, I do not have a shell. So darling, whatever it takes for you to feel protected, now you have learned to protect your higher self. You have learned to protect your inner self. Okay, and this is just beautiful. This is beautiful, darling. You have learned to do this. Whatever you need to put on your armor, you know how to put it on. Okay, I know whatever your little rituals are in terms of protecting yourself. Some of you know that I cannot leave the house without praying. I cannot leave the house without burning my sage. I cannot leave the house and just walk out there bare, because we are born without that outer shell. Okay, you know how it is. However, you learn this and you realize it is not wrong of me. It is my nature that is delicate and that I need to actually protect. Okay, so now you know how to protect this about yourself. You know how to protect your most sacred spaces. Okay, yes, still flowing in the waters, but you know that I have the ability to protect myself, and it is correct to do so. All right, so yes, darlings, may you ascend in that way. May you be strong in every way. May you know that you are worthy of everything that is good. Let that self-love become second nature to you, darling. Take care of yourself, Pisces. If you need to sleep more, sleep more. You know yourself. How dare somebody else tell you what it is that you are supposed to be doing more? All right, yes, how dare? Because you know that when you are well rested, you are in a better mood. You are able to give the best of who you are, because your frequency matters, Pisces. It is that which illuminates any situation that you find yourself in, because you guys are transmuters of energy. You are able to transmute negative energy into positive energy. That is your nature. You walk into a space, okay, and you already sensing, okay, this that vulnerability that we see with this little lady that is standing there, that is posing there, in a protective pose, But as you shared this, Pisces, there's nothing you will not be able to do, because you finally understand that I can do all things and I am just that unique. And yes, and then your true image will be then granted unto you. Whichever way you ever imagined yourself, Pisces, imagine it every day. The best versions of yourself, darling. Sit there in your meditative state and think of yourself in the best version of yourself, and that is actually who you are. And you will actually start to now, the inner beauty will start to now show on the outside as it is on the inside. Okay, so you have mastered this, darling. And in different phases that we grow in, you will recognize this and you will do it even more, and you will start that you will have a unique sense of beauty about you and not be apologetic about it. Okay, whether it be your hair, your body, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you do things, you're gonna do it and say, my frequency is required. The way I do my whatever, whether it be your hair, your makeup, whichever way you honor the inner goddess, all right, or the inner god, you will understand and do this even more, because it is required, because it evokes that sense of curiosity, and people then are able to see that there are beings like this, because you represent your tribe, you represent where you come from, you represent your ancestors, you represent everything as a Pisces or a spirit baby that you stand for. And yes, beautiful things will start coming your way, things that are actually connected to your own frequency. They will start coming to you. You will walk into spaces and your eye will be directed to the things that you need for your own self-care. Okay, you will understand that, oh, actually my skin like this, my hair like this, yes, this is good for my, and you will find these things. Okay, and it is correct, it is not incorrect, and you do not need to be apologetic for this, darling. So I love this oracle for you, darling. I love it. I love it for you. I love it. The gods on earth agree with you. They know of you. Okay, yes, you will see it, darling. Sacred symbols and signs will then start to illuminate everywhere that you are, because you are a conscious being. You will see it, darling. So this is beautiful, my darlings. I love it. It is, to me, also showing me very much so the star card, the strength card, darling, in tarot. These are the cards that accompany this reading. Okay, and rainbow frequency, darling, meaning your chakras, they will be aligned. They are aligned as you shed this false sense of who you were, how you thought you need to be in order to be accepted by society. You are bold enough to stand in your strong sense of self. Okay, and be like, this is me. I'm a little quirky, and I am okay with that. That is the medicine that is needed out there. People need to see a being like me. Okay, I'm representing my people. This is how I stand. This is how I do things. This is how I walk. Pisces is so grateful, so graceful as well. Yes, it's that spirit of gratitude that will bring. And some people do not know. You will talk about gratitude, but the true essence of gratitude, darling, you will be grateful for all things, and you will be able to start seeing God in all things. Okay, you will see it in a beautiful cup of coffee that you prefer, that is just right for you. All right, you will see it in a beautiful vibrant meal that show you that, you know what, all my chakras are catered for in this beautiful meal. You understand? You actually then start to become the shrine, okay, for the most high, for the divine, for the goddesses. It'll be a beautiful place to be in you. Okay, so how can not the elementals be around you and help you to anchor your dreams? Okay, to be able to manifest your dreams here on earth as they are in spirit, meaning the things you want to bring birth to here on earth, the things you've been pregnant with for the longest of times, the things that you've been dreaming about even as a little girl. Okay, you'll be, or a little boy, you'll be able to anchor these here on earth. This is beautiful, darlings. Yes, a lot of sun energy coming to you, Pisces, yellow frequencies, solar chakra, you'll be able to walk in this, because Pisces sometimes shy away from this, but spirit cannot put you or keep you in the background, because you represent all things that are beautiful and sacred, all things that talk about God, being a unique, creative, and full of life God. So you are needed in that sense, darling. All right. So, yes, darling, let go, all right? Let go of that which does not serve you. Heal the wounds. Speak back to the people who spoke negativity to you in your subconscious state and say, no, this is not me. No, this is not weird. Not according to your standard. I will not bow down, okay? I will bow to the standard of my creator who gave me everything that I am, and everything is supposed to be where it is, the way that it is. So show them that, hey, my eyebrows grow like this, my hair grow like this, my teeth are a little crooked like this, my hands are like this, all right, my nails are like this, as you enhance that which spirit gave you in your most neutral setting, you should be fine with yourself. Okay, and anything that comes and tells you you should be something other than what was created, that is not you. Okay, and you do not have to subscribe to that. Okay, and you'll see it, darling, because when you start to believe in it, others will start to believe in it. When you start to embrace it, everyone else will start to embrace it. Okay, and be fine with yourself. You have grown to this point so that you will be able to stand up for your inner self, your inner child. So a lot of shedding of the skin is happening, might be a little bit scary in the subconscious state, in your dream state, but flow with it. Know that you are divinely protected. Everything that is sacred, that is good, works with you and roots for you to ascend to this. Okay, so some of you will be shedding those layers of protection. Okay, and the most beautiful bodies will be emerging, the most beautiful faces will be emerging, the most beautiful hair will be growing out, the most beautiful nails will be growing out. Your nails might grow out like this, like that, whatever, but in that state you should know that there is a purpose. Okay, it is traces of who you are and where you come from and where your people used to be, how they used to do things. Okay, unique ways of beautifying yourself will come to you, and you need to be bold for that. Okay, and be like, these are my people, this is me, we do things like this, we walk like this. Some Pisces walk, the way they walk is so beautiful. It is like the ocean. Okay, some of them walk as if they're painting beautiful pictures or dancing to the most sacred, beautiful music. But as you do that, darling, you will realize you are setting and tweaking vibrations. Okay, teaching people to slow down and embrace every step and kiss the earth, with their feet. That kind of vibe, darling. That is who we are. Those are the sacred beings that are on this channel. So this is beautiful. You have faced your fears, darling. You have looked them in the eye and you have seen that I cannot continue to fear some of these things. I cannot continue to fear my own greatness. I have to be me. And the minute you do that, the universe will embrace you, the goddesses, the gods, ancient ones, the elementals, the angelic realms, nature, mother goddess will be like, my child, yes, that's my baby, that's my unique baby. Okay, you know how mother nature is, and then everything you just touch, darling, will have that golden frequency. All right, everything will just turn into beauty, because Pisces is that creative collective. Okay, the ones that have, in anything that you do, darling, the way you do it, you cannot rob this world of knowing how it is that you do things. Okay, so yes, darlings, I love it. So it's self-care, it's self-love, and it is okay. You are worthy of it, okay? You are perfect the way that God created you, all right? Yes, we can seek to enhance, we can seek, to modify, but let that be the best version of you. Darlings, I couldn't have put it better myself. I hope this message lift you up. I hope this message liberate you, okay? And says to you, you are worthy. You are God's beautiful creator. You were created by the most sacred hands, and nothing on you was a mistake. Okay, so embrace it, darling. Show the world who you are. Show the world where you come from. Show the world how you speak, darling. Let it flow as it comes. Let it flow. Let it flow and be like, because a lot of your ancestors, ascended masters, things you embrace will come out of you when you're a clear channel. If it is good, I say let it be. Why not, darling? Because these are the things that make you. The beautiful music you listen to, the beautiful downloads you receive, the beautiful teachings from your childhood, your teachings in life, your experience, darling. Okay, some of it are things that you've learned, and as you protect yourself in the most beautiful way, these are the things that'll be your unique frequency, and one can never be like the other. As much as we are, the same sign, or that flowing in the same spirit, what spirit love is that unique beauty, that uniqueness, that because you were raised by those people and all the things that spoke beauty into you and molded goodness into you, in your DNA has been encrypted the most beautiful key codes, darling. As you grow, as you ascend, these will unlock, and you will see the most beautiful things come from you, even from your own mouth, from your way of doing things. So we are being enhanced as we love ourselves, okay? Yes, that love, darling, it's compassion to yourself, because if you are not compassionate to yourself, then what are you doing? How can you say you love another being when you don't love you? Okay, so you need to be mindful of yourself, and yes, be gentle with yourself, darling, in every way. And as you do this, others will pick up from your frequency. They'll have no option but to treat you the same as well. Okay, so you're doing this for you, but you're doing it for everybody else as well. So that love, Pisces, is love that can never be contained. It's love that can never be for just one person. Yes, you first, but I know that the touch of Pisces, when Pisces start to radiate with love, a lot of things start to bloom. So I will leave it there, darlings. All right. So, yes, the message is self love. Okay, go into that if you need to look into it, so that you can understand the core of it, so that you can do it to yourself first. All right. You are deserving, you are worthy, you are loved, and the most beautiful creation God ever created is this unique being that I'm looking at right now. Okay, so unique in your quirks. Do not despise them. We need them. We want to see them. We want to see your people. We want to see where you come from. Okay, so yes, this is Matana, your gift seer. All right, and the gift that you've been given is that of self-love and self-care, and it is the gift to humanity as well. So I care about you, I love you, and I want you to grow. Okay, uh, remember that which is seeking, that you are seeking, is actually seeking you. So if it's peace and love that you seek, peace and love is also seeking you. So namaste, Pisces. Love and light.